Welcome to the Canada Science and Technology Museum in Ottawa, Ontario, in the Helen Sawyer Hogg Observatory. Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm an educator here at the museum.
In the previous video, Optical Telescopes Part 1, we mentioned that the first national observatories, such as the Dominion Observatory in Ottawa, were built for practical reasons, to provide accurate timekeeping and to assist surveyors with mapping.
As technology developed, telescopes became larger and provided more detailed images. Astronomers became more and more interested in understanding the stars and objects that were being discovered with these larger instruments.
When the Dominion Observatory was being built in 1905, astronomers asked the government for money to build the largest telescope in Canada, a 15-inch refractor. This telescope was built by the Warner and Swasey Company of Cleveland, Ohio. It would allow astronomers to study the faint light coming from distant stars. With this information, they could begin to understand the basic science behind the stars, what we call astrophysics.
As the Earth turns, stars slowly move across the night sky. To make meaningful observations, this telescope had to move with the precision of a fine clock in order to follow a star's path. The telescope makers Warner and Swasey installed a clock mechanism in the telescope's base. This mechanism moved the telescope at exactly the same rate that stars moved across the night sky. This enabled astronomers to make their observations and take continuous photos over minutes or hours. This technology basically permitted astronomers to see the faintest features of far-off stars and planets.
Clearly, the 15-inch telescope is much larger than 15 inches in length. Its name refers to the diameter of its lens. The telescope's lens consists of two pieces of glass which were ground and polished by the best lens maker in the world at the time, John Brashear of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Brashear's lens remained in the telescope for 50 years. It was then replaced with a new lens, better suited to telescope photography, made by the American company Perkin-Elmer, who are best known for having made the mirror for the Hubble Space Telescope.
By 1970, this telescope was no longer used by professional astronomers. As well, by that time, the Dominion Observatory was no longer used for official timekeeping in Canada, as this job had been taken over by an atomic clock. After the Dominion Observatory's closure, this telescope was moved and installed at our museum, where it continues to be used for public education, a function it has now been serving for over 100 years.
To learn more about telescopes and the Helen Sawyer Hogg Observatory, visit the Canada Science and Technology Museum.